So one thing I had brought up earlier, or at least was trying to bring up earlier, is when we did that previous playthrough of Knuckles. Because personally, one of the reasons why I like treasure hunting in SA2 so much is I love how Rouge and Knuckles control. Because, you know, it's funny, people will bash Eggman and Tails in that game for having worse control, supposedly. But nobody talks about how great Knuckles and Rouge control compared to SA1, at least in my opinion. They have the best control in the game, easily, in my opinion. They're so much fun to play as, and I remember when we did that previous episode, I had commented on Knuckles' glide feeling like feeling like it was a little bit heavier in this first game. And when I was playing this again on the Dreamcast, it almost feels like they made it heavier on the GameCube. I don't know if that's true or not, but...
That I can't comment on. I don't really play the treasure hunting levels that often.
Well, it's just like I don't know, maybe it is still heavier than SA2, but... I didn't feel any jank or anything with this when I was recording this.
Did you feel jank in the Nintendo version? Best boy!
Yeah,
sorry.
Gamma has a pretty good character arc.
I love him!
Yep. 12 seconds without a line of spoken dialogue, just to show a robot walking into a door.
These are important things to show, don't you know?
Yeah. That totally justifies not being able to skip the cutscene.
It does.
It's just like watching Princess Zelda explain what the Sacred Realm is for 20 minutes.
Exo, we've been over this. The reason why they show it, and the reason why they don't let you skip the cutscenes, it's an intentional, artistic, bold decision, because every frame is so dense, and there's just so much going on in every single frame. There's a there's a universe inside every pixel.
Universe.
Now we'll see who so easily tricked.
Oh, by the way, earlier in this playthrough, right before Knuckles and Sonic fought, there's like a weird thing. I don't know if this is like a glitch with my Dreamcast copy or what, but you can distinctly hear these two high-pitched voice clips playing right before this fight starts.
In which one?
And I'll show... right before the Knuckles and Sonic fight in this session. I'll be sure to put it up in post so you guys can see it again, but it's really weird.
That's not gonna happen, buddy!
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the volume turned down so we could, you know, hear each other better.
That is true.
But yeah, so Knuckles cannot access his level right away. You have to walk forwards a little bit up to this area so that the ship will change. Because you remember, in Sonic and Tails' playthrough, Eggman transforms the ship so that Tails and Sonic have to go through the sky deck. As you can see, I just clipped through that wall.
No, you didn't.
But there is an emblem hidden around here. And you can get this with either Tails or Knuckles. Tails is probably easier, would be my guess. If, I don't know, maybe, I can't... Yeah, you probably do walk around the hover world as Tails now that it's been a while.
Oh my god! I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool.
Oh, you didn't know about that emblem?
No!
But that's right, you told me that you never ever want to get all the emblems in this game.
Where the hell is this?
This is Eggman's room.
What?
These are Eggman's private chambers on the egg carrier. He has a little casino.
I've never seen any of this. Holy shit!
Are you really?
Yeah! Oh my god!
Exo Sonic Adventure is my second favorite game of all time. I didn't know that Eggman had a bedroom in this game. Oh, by the way, I just grabbed onto the blackness behind the door.
He grabbed onto the darkness.
I sense the master.
Yes, Knuckles. Succumb to the darkness.
Who are you?
It is your fate.
Tied to the darkness.
This world has been connected. Sonic World confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah, and you'll have to fight Knuckles as Heartless. Or maybe Shadow's Heartless. Oh my god. And then Infinite will come back, and everybody will be mad at that.
I won't. I clap!
People hate Infinite.
Huh?
People hate Infinite.
I just hate how underdeveloped he is.
He is underdeveloped in the context of the game, but if you read the comic that came out before the game did, they kind of flesh out his backstory a little bit more.
Exo, did you really just pull a if you read the manga?
I guess I did. So this level here, Skydeck for Knuckles, is easily the longest level he has,
and the worst.
It's the only level of his 5 that the A mission gives you more than a minute to clear. Like I think it's like 2 minutes or a minute and a half, something like that. Now, how it works is there's a gravity gimmick, and there's a lever right at the start of the stage that will dictate which direction the ship will tilt, and you have to use the tilt of the ship to unveil the emeralds. Like there are a couple spots where you can dig for emeralds. There's that emerald floating over there.
But you can't quite get it yet.
Yeah, we can't quite get it because of the way that the gravity is tilted. So what I found when I was recording for the other playthrough Brian and I did before is that the most expedient way to clear these stages is to tilt the lever to either the left or right when you open the stage, go all the way to the back, and just by sheer 50-50 luck, you will either uncover an emerald or not, because it's like you can either go all the way over there and figure out which direction you need to tilt it, or you can tilt it in one direction and then figure out whether or not it worked, and then go back if you need to. So it's kind of like, it's a good strategy to try, but in the case of the roll of the die that I got for this run of the stage, 2 of the emeralds are actually back here near the start, and so just tilting the ship backward to open up these hatches so that you can grab the emeralds there scored me 2 of them. Like one of the other emeralds is on the other side of the central column over there, and we'll go grab that towards the end. But yeah, so I just happened to get a batch of emeralds where that was possible.
Almost got it.
And the gravity here, the way it works, I know, I feel like the Mad Space gravity is bad in a completely different way, but this is pretty close in my opinion.
Exo, listen, you just don't understand the gravity of the situation, okay?
Oh, fuck! You guys see what Ryan just did there?
I made a pun!
Yeah. I made the funny, Michelangelo.
Is that from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2003?
That's actually, I think that's the 1991 movie with the Jim Henson puppet turtles.
I've seen that movie before.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly good flick.
Freaked me out when I was younger.
Yeah, it's actually has a lot more heart and a lot more character to it than the Michael Bay one.
You know what though? The last one that came out a few years back with the Rhino people. That one looks.
Oh, you mean Bebop and Rocksteady?
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about TMNT. But that movie doesn't look that bad, if I'm being honest. Looks kind of schlocky.
Yeah, it could be fun. I haven't seen Out of the Shadows. I haven't seen the Michael Bay one either, to be honest.
I haven't seen either of them.
Yeah. But I heard that the 2012 Nickelodeon show was pretty good.
Not again.
Apparently they just finished that show, and now Nickelodeon's immediately making another show with completely different animation style. They're rebooting it again.
I hear already. That the Batman TMNT comic book crossover is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was written by Freddie Williams, or drawn, or illustrated, or maybe both.
Hey,
he had something to do with it.
Quick question: can we pause this video real quick?
Sure. Go.
So back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm shocked! I love that line. I'm shocked!
I'm shocked!
Whoa!
Oh, how could I
that
have
fucking
let this
facial
happen?
expression.
My father, he will not listen to me. That's all of T-Call's dialogue in this game, right there.
You know, her saying "I'm shocked" sounds like something straight out of Sonic High School.
Is this a dream?
I'm shocked.
You just
Nicole
got
said,
me pregnant,
shocked.
Knuckles. With your four-headed penis. Okay, so by the way, what's happening
right now?
here?
Look, she's terrified. She's like, "Oh God,
What
I want to see
happened-
your four-headed penis."
How does this
That was me fast-forwarding the footage because literally I was so bored during that cutscene that I got up and took a piss.
Oh my gosh.
And surprisingly, the cutscene ended before I finished. During the... I'll bring that up during the Amy Rose playthrough. There's something else I did that was kind of similar.
I still can't figure out that creepy monster.
Am I going to get a sneak preview?
Well, you'll get to see it. Well, I'll tell you all about it when we record Amy Rose.
Okay.
Story real quick here. Because we're actually almost done with Knuckles. By the way,
What
that
was
voice
that?
clip right there was really weird. It sounds like Knuckles is
Drowning.
getting some head.
Oh. Oh. You mean giving some head?
Yeah, giving some head.
Oh. Oh, so Sonic was having his revenge.
Oh boy.
You didn't
Oh,
think
boy.
I'd forget that one time? I'm here to
I'll
collect.
show you why they call me the fastest thing alive.
I'm Barry
I'll
Allen.
be finished before you know it. And it'll still feel great.
I'm Barry Allen. I'm the fastest man alive. God damn it, Barry. That's not something you brag about.
Time.
I will return. I will.
Eggman will return in Infinity War.
Oh, Jesus.
Now,
You know, when that came up during the movie, I heard a bunch of people in the audience saying, like, I hope he doesn't, dick. like, people were salty that Thanos won in the theater, even though it was the most predictable thing ever, because
thank you.
the movie was originally called Infinity War Part 1. So
Yes.
obviously he was gonna win, but people were like surprised for some reason. Spoilers for Infinity War. But probably, considering how much it's made at the box office, you've most likely seen it by now.
You know, can we talk about that for a second? Because I don't get why everyone's saying Disney and Marvel, they took risks. They took a lot of risks by killing off these characters. I'm like, they didn't
They're
take
gonna come
risks.
back.
Because they're coming back. They only did it for the fucking shock value, and yeah, it worked.
No, they did it because that's what happened in the comics, as
No.
far as I understand.
Well, some
like
of
in
the
the
heroes
comics, a whole bunch of people die.
Well, yeah, a whole lot of people like phase out of existence. Spider-Man ain't one of them. Just saying, he lived in the
Okay,
comics.
well, sure. They probably changed some things for the movie.
Yeah.
They always do. But yeah, it's just clearly what's gonna happen is, and obviously Doctor Strange fucking gave Thanos the Time Stone, and he said that there was only one outcome in which they would win.
I don't
So
buy
I think
that. I don't.
Well,
I
no,
don't
what
buy
I think
that.
it is the one outcome in which they win is the one where he gave them the Time Stone.
Yeah.
So he knows what he's doing. So somehow that will lead to everybody coming back. They'll just bring everybody back.
But
That's
here's
what's
two
gonna happen.
things. Okay, here's two things. If Doctor Strange said, okay, out of 14 million so-and-so possibilities that we win, we only get one. He should have been like, okay, then this is what we do. The one possibility is when we give him the Time Stone. Some of y'all are gonna fade. I'm gonna fade. But don't worry, we'll be back for the sequel. I promise. And then Thanos could have came in as like, sup, and then Doctor Strange could be like, hey man, you want my Time Stone? Just fucking take it. No tricks, man. Just go ahead. Be your thing. We'll be back later anyways.
Yeah, we make too much money at the box office.
Or
And surprisingly, and you know, that would have been the perfect time to, because, you know, what's his face's salary has spiraled out of control. Robert Downey Jr.
yeah.
Surprise! And look, he wasn't one of the people who died, even though he got fucking stabbed.
Yeah.
And so it's just, you know.
You know what else they could have done?
You make us too much money, Robert Downey Jr.
You know what else he could have done? Okay? While Thanos was stunned and they were like pulling on the gauntlet, Doctor Strange could have opened up a portal beneath Thanos and then halfway through just cut it off. Bam! Thanos is cut in half. There you go. Just grab the gauntlet off his fucking corpse. You win.
Yeah. If you want to dig deep, by the way, 39 seconds without spoken dialogue.
I don't think that's that bad for this because they're just showing these putting the pieces together.
Well, a lot of that was just him standing around after he came back from the cutscene there.
True, but still.
And then watch this. He's slowly walking away.
I like this bit though, because you hear the whistle in the back. I like that whistle. I like it. It's like it gives me like Lone Ranger vibes.
Well, that whistle is just part of the normal Mystic Jungle theme.
I know, but like it fits
By the
with
way,
him walking
Ice
away
Cap.
so well.
Like, they made the Angel Island look like it did in Sonic 3 Knuckles, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
There's no carnival on it for some reason. You'd think you'd
What
be able
the-
to see that.
What the f- Oh
I
my
mean, like, if you can...
No, dude, you're fucking
What?
right. Carnival Night was on Angel Island Zone. So, on this ancient land of echidnas, you know, this ancient Mayan society, they had
Well,
fucking
I
Carnival
think
Night.
the idea is that Eggman made Carnival Night.
And that's possible,
I think that's supposed
but
I think that's what that was supposed to be.
Forever.
It just-
But even then,
huh.
it should still be there.
Guarding the master
that's just something I
emerald
never
again.
even thought about before. Carnival Night is on Angel Island Zone. I'd like to think that, you know, the Mayans, or the echidnas or whatever, they just built the fucking amusement park because they were bored.
Perhaps it's better that way.
Yeah.
And Dr. Eggman came and was like, oh, what the fuck is this?
And surprisingly, the Nocturnus clan did not destroy it. Actually, they got sent to the Twilight Cage anyway.
I wouldn't
Never
know because
mind.
I haven't played that game.
Don't. Yeah. Because it's like, even back when it came out, that was like, I couldn't help but compare it to Partners in Time in my head, because that was the most recent Mario RPG, and it was also on the DS. And just like graphically, musically, battle system wise, story wise, everything about Partners in Time was better. And that's often considered the worst Mario and Luigi game. So, you know, which is something I might disagree with, but, you know, still. That's how bad Sonic Chronicles is.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
I've met maybe like one person who liked it. But I digress.
I mean, when you have a
know.
soundtrack like that, I don't.
Well, the worst part is that it's a lot of remixes of Sonic 3D Blast's music, which is, you know, both the Genesis and Saturn soundtracks are both really good in my opinion. The Saturn soundtrack's one of my favorite Sonic soundtracks. And they made it sound like garbage.
Because it sounds like everything is being played on the fucking. What's the instrument that you play where like a skeleton is walking in the room? It's like.
A xylophone?
Yeah, it sounds like everything's played on a xylophone.
It sounds like everything's being played through a really old Microsoft MIDI.
That too.
Yeah, which is obviously, you know, DS uses sequenced audio, so and that's what MIDIs are, but it sounds like that kind of sound font. That, you know, like the generic Windows MIDI sound font. It's really bad.
You listen to the soundtrack of Dark Dawn or Spirit Tracks, and then you listen to the soundtrack of Dark Brotherhood. There's no fucking excuse. You listen to the soundtrack of Sonic Rush or Sonic Colors on the DS.
Sonic Rush has an amazing soundtrack.
One of the best soundtracks on the DS. Fight me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll definitely agree with you there.
Thank you.
It's great. I'm pretty sure it was composed by something Naganuma. It was behind the Jet Set
Radio
games.
Yeah.
Both the Dreamcast and Xbox ones. And yeah, it sounds great. It's a little bit different for Sonic standards, but that's good. Different is good.
It works. Well, no, it's not. Yeah, everything has to have black eyes. Has to have Green Hill. Has to be classic.
It's like it's like how Paper Jam has to have a Green Hill area, a desert area, a volcano area, a snowy mountain area.
Exactly.
It's like,
but that's Knuckles.
yeah, Knuckles. in terms of his gameplay, I think he's one of the better characters in the game. I have fun playing with, like, compared to Big, especially, and Amy to a lesser extent, Knuckles is fun to control. It's fun gliding around and climbing on walls. His gameplay, like I said, is relatively accessible, considering how different it is in some respects. It's, you know, it's fun. He's fun to play as. Like, my problem is just that this is the third character we're playing as in this game, and I'm already starting to feel that repetition, and especially in the Dreamcast version where I can't skip cutscenes. Boy, playing this again was like a snooze fest, or a snooze cruise, as a certain blue hedgehog might say.
Knock, knock,
I was on
Knuckles.
a snooze cruise, I guess.
Why didn't we have Frank on this Let's Play?
We probably still could if we wanted to.
No, I mean for Knuckles. We had Jeb on for Big. We could have.
Oh shit, you're right.
We could have Frank for Knuckles.
Well, as it was, Jeb was just kind of a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think originally what it was Frank wanted to be on, and Jeb was also there, and he was like, "Oh, can I be on for SA2?"
Frank?
Oh, no, sorry, I got to do it right.
Oh, that's right, because it was on Pokemon, the live stream.
Yeah.
Shit!
Well, I don't know. We're gonna have Haydox on for Gamma, it sounds like, but yeah. Knuckles is one of the better parts of the game, in my opinion, but still.
If I'm being honest, I think I even said this on the treasure hunting video that you did a while back, where right after Big, Knuckles is my least favorite, because again, I don't like the whole. I don't like this whole collectathon kind of thing.
Really?
I was never really a fan of it.
So you like Amy more than Knuckles?
Yeah. I like the structure.
Really?
I like the structure of the levels more than.
So, okay. So it sounds like you just like that straightforward kind of level design.
Yeah. Where there's just like, there is a goal. You know, it's not collecting
Right.
so-and-so, it's just reach the goal by any means necessary. And also,
Yeah, I can understand that.
yeah, I like that, and I also like messing around with their hammer.
Yeah, Amy's hammer is fun, and certainly we could talk about that more in the next episode, because Amy is next!
Oh!
So that was Knuckles' playthrough. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back for Amy next time, and we'll see you guys then.
Wait! This
Yes?
is Exo and Ryan.
This is the ultimate.
This is Exo and Ryan play Sonic Adventure and Knuckles.
And Knuckles channels 3 and Knuckles.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
With the new funky mode.
That'll work.
Alright. That's it. That's all I've got. See you guys next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.